Hello, members of Millbrook United Methodist Church. I thought it might be fun to take a short minute to look at some of the improvements we've been making to a video series that we've been doing for a while, and maybe explain some terminology behind what we've been doing. So you may have noticed last week's Message from the Pastors video looked different than it normally does. It looked a little more cinematic, a little more professional. And the reason behind that is we actually took some time to implement a couple basic lighting techniques in order to make the picture look better. Usually either right before or right after a staff meeting, we just find a quiet spot, set up a camera, put the microphone on, and record the best thing we can using the natural lighting and resources that we have at the time. And I said to the pastors recently, I think the Message from the Pastor videos can be better, we just need to change our approach. So I said the next time we're going to film some of these, let's pick a location ahead of time. I'll show up early and set up some lights, like a professional lighting setup, and we'll take the time to do a couple different takes and find one that we really like, and I think the videos will be much better that way. So what we used for this video here with Pastor Grayson is a basic 2 lighting setup. I have one light over here at about a 45-degree angle shining on her face, and I have one behind her off to the side shining on the back, causing this little bright line back here that helps separate her from the background. The way I specifically placed the light here, I wanted to get this light right here on her upper cheek. We call that either the Rembrandt light or the Rembrandt triangle, because if you go back and look at portraits by Rembrandt, you will see that triangle of light on the opposing cheek a lot. It was a technique that he liked to use. Now, another bit of fun terminology is because we can see the light back here by the cross on the wall, your brain is going to tell you that that is what's causing light on the back of her shoulder, even though in reality it's not. We call that motivated light because the audience thinks they know where that light is coming from. Conversely, because we don't know where the light on the front of her face is coming from, that would technically be considered what they call unmotivated light. But that is the technique that we used on Pastor Grayson's video here. I think it turned out really good. So let's take a sneak peek at this Friday's video and see how that was achieved. So this Friday's video features Pastor Christy. I think the shot we got, the composition and everything looks really great. I like the way the windows are lined up and everything. So as you can see right here, we've got a light here on the side of her face, and your mind is telling you that's coming from the windows you see right here. But it's not. I actually have a light right here off camera. So there we have the motivated light on that side. Also, in the same vein, there's another light up here in the center aisle shining on this side of her face. And your brain is probably telling you that it's coming from the windows up here, so that would be another motivated light. But right here on the front of her face would be very dark, like the shadows on Pastor Grayson's in the other video, except that I had a third light right here, and that helped lessen it. If she had really dark shadows on the front of her face, it would have actually given her a bit of a sinister look, which is obviously not what we're going for in the Message from the Pastor videos. So I think there's still separation. The light across her face is not completely flat, but the shadows aren't super harsh. So I think it looks really good on her. I think the look of this video is just perfect, especially for the subject matter she's talking about. And I think this one turned out really great as well. So when you watch it this Friday, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think. I am very pleased with how these 2 videos turned out, and I look forward to doing a lot more of them. I hope you enjoyed this little behind the scenes peek, had some fun, and maybe learned a couple things. So until next time, have a great rest of your day.